What's up guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video we are in Congo Town, Monrovia, Liberia, behind the internal audit, where we are going to be interviewing a young Liberian who started a very unique business. She is going to be sharing her experience and some of the challenges she faced while running this business. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. What's up guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Like always, I am your favorite Liberian boy, Fizzle, and today I'm here at Nas Beauty. Now you might be asking the question, what is Nas Beauty? But before I tell you what Nas Beauty is, I would like to introduce the CEO of Nas Beauty. She started this company, so it's only right we give her the chance to explain what this is about, you know, how she started it, and you know, future plans for this company. So please introduce yourself, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Satta Wahab and I'm the founder of Nas Beauty. Okay. So Nas Beauty now was formerly Nas Naturals.
Okay.
And we started in 2017 at the time, we had just one product, our hair bottle at the time.
Okay.
And yeah, so we started making just hair care products in 2017 we started making just hair care products. And today we've rebranded. We're telling a brand new story. We have a new brand and we're excited about not just the products we're making, but also the impact we're making in our community as well. So that's what Nas Beauty is about.
Wow. That's like a whole sum up of what Nas Beauty is. So guys, we're about to go in depth asking her questions that'll better explain what Nas Beauty is and you know, who was Nas Beauty for? So let's get right into the question. So what inspired you to start a hair care line in Liberia?
So I went natural myself in 2014.
Okay.
And when I went natural
hair, you mean?
Yeah, so I had my hair relaxed and then I called it off and I started doing my natural hair in 2014.
Okay.
So when I went natural, I couldn't get the right products on the Liberian market for my hair. And then sometimes, even if you get the products at the time, they were very expensive. You have one product for like $30, one product for like $25.
Why? Were they imported products?
Because they were imported products.
Okay.
And yeah, and most of them were coming from the US as well. And a lot of people at the time, they really know about natural hair. So yeah, so I started experimenting. I mixed some things and started using it, in my hair.
And now we are here.
And now we're here. So I started using it in my hair. And then when I go to school, my friends, at the time I was in university.
Okay.
So when I go to school, my friends would be like, oh, what are you using in your hair? Why are your hair looking like that? I'm like, I'm making my own thing. So every time I go to school and I come home, I'll bring somebody empty jar to put their products.
To refill their...
Yeah, to put products inside for them for free. So at some point I'm like, okay, maybe this is not just a problem that I am facing. It's a problem that, you know, a lot
of people face.
Yeah, so it's something that if I decide to start a business from this thing, or if I decide to convert this thing into a business, will not just be beneficial to me, but beneficial to the community as well. So yeah, that's how we started.
Okay. Can you give a history about how the name Nas Beauty came to being? Why Nas?
So my middle name is actually Nazneen.
Okay.
So yeah, so then it's Nas. So we changed our name from Nas Naturals to Nas Beauty because when we were Nas Naturals, it was more about like the ingredients we use in our products. So we use natural ingredients like coconut oil, palm kernel oil, raw shea butter, honey. So we use all of these things. So it was Nas Naturals. But because we were focused on natural hair, people thought that, okay, Nas Natural, they're only for natural hair. Yeah. So now we're trying to expand the brand. We're trying to create solution for not just people with natural hair, but also people that have relaxed hair and hopefully at some point in time, move also into skincare. So we do not want, you know, a brand that most people might interpret as focusing on a particular collective.
Yeah, like it don't cater to one person or one group of people.
Exactly. So now it's a beauty company. So we focus on different areas of beauty.
That is good. Now, this other question is not part of the questions I was going to ask you, but your name, your full name. Are you Liberian?
100% Liberian.
100% Liberian.
Yeah.
But your last name don't sound...
My last name is Arabic.
Oh.
So it's a Muslim name.
Okay. You know, people have this thing that companies like this, only foreigners can own it. People have it in their mind that anything good Must be foreign owned. It's not Liberian owned. They feel like Liberians don't know how to do business.
And interestingly, so we have our sachet products, right?
Yeah.
The sold for $100 Liberian. So recently, some of the sales agents took the products out, and one of the main concern of the people outside is that the products are not being made in Liberia because of how they look.
Because how the package.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
They can't be convinced that
so you see
the
why I asked
products
the
are
question.
made in Liberia.
That's why I asked the question. You understand? The packaging, everything is nice. I see it. It looks international standard. I must commend you on that.
Thank you. We were very particular about that. And our packaging also has a story.
Oh, really?
So I'm Liberian and
Yeah.
I'm from Grand Cape County. I'm far. So one
Kasali people.
thing we wanted to communicate in our packaging, I'll just show you this.
Yeah.
So this in VA
Yeah.
is the symbol. So you know they have the VA script, right?
Yeah.
So it's a symbol for
they
TA.
have the VA script?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
So the VA script is, you know how languages are written?
Yeah.
So like VA is a written
Okay.
language.
Okay.
So this is a symbol, and for the script they use symbols.
Okay.
So this is a symbol for TA, and TA in VA is to go, right?
Oh.
So part of our brand is that identifying that every woman get to choose, or every person get to choose to go on their own journey for beauty. So
Yeah.
this is like, okay, you're going on, and then we use the maze as joining.
Yeah.
So you're going on your own journey to
journey.
discover what your beauty can be, and you set that beauty standard for yourself. So we're very intentional about the brand, and also just bridging tradition with whatever aesthetics we wanted for the brand.
That's great. This is a B. This is not part of the symbol.
No.
Okay. Just making sure. So the next question I want to ask you is, what specific hair needs or what problem are you trying to solve with your products?
So I think most people know us for hair care generally,
Yeah.
and natural hair care to focus on. So a lot of, like, most of the pain points we get from our customers, most people want their hair to grow. Most people want longer hair. Most people want more healthy hair. And then there are also people that suffer from traction alopecia.
Okay.
A lot of people in Africa, Liberia, braid their hair. So over time, from braiding and the pulling, the tension,
the edges
you see
and everything.
receding.
Hairline.
So we're trying to create solution for all of these different problems. So now
Naturally.
safely, affordable.
Okay. Yeah, that's another question I was going to ask. Like, how affordable are your products?
As affordable as we can be.
Okay.
Because we're also taking into consideration, so that was like one of the main reasons why we started doing the sachet products, because I grew up in a low income household. So I know what it means to want something and you can have it because
you can get it.
Yes, because you can afford it. So that was one reason why we also started doing sachet products. So the sachet product is just $100 Liberty.
So the sachet product are actually the same product, but just in a
smaller
smaller
quantity. Yes.
Okay. So the next question I'd like to ask you, how do you select the ingredients that you use to create your, you don't have to tell us what ingredients, but how do you select it?
So what we do is, like I stated earlier, right?
Yeah.
Using tradition.
Yeah.
And then also bridging a gap. So over time, a lot of people, I remember since I was a baby, or since forever, you've seen people using palm kernel oil.
A lot.
You've seen people using coconut oil.
Yeah.
You've seen people using donut grease, all of these things, even on young babies, right?
Yeah.
For
It's very healthy.
rashes and those things.
Yeah.
So now I've always wanted to create a brand that will use all of these traditional things, but also at the same time bridge a gap that, okay, it's in its natural form, and how can we make this thing smell good that is easier for the everyday person to use? Some people can say they not like palm kernel oil because of the scent. Okay, palm kernel oil is very healthy, it's very safe. How can we convert this palm kernel oil into something else that, when you use, you feel like, okay, I'm proud of using my natural. Yeah, so that's how we try to do as much research on natural ingredients that people have used over time traditionally and modernize it in a way.
Okay. Well said. Now this question, right? This question you've already answered it, but I would just like for you to better yet expand on it. Are your products for a specific hair type, or right now? I mean, you said you wanted to expand, but for right now, are they for a specific hair type right now, or they are for multiple hair types?
For multiple hair types.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next question I would like to ask you is, you have customers. I'm sure you have a customer base right now, like a customer hair base right now. Am I even saying it right? Anyway, how do you educate them on how to use your product? or how do you educate them on practices on using, the hair product?
So we try to utilize social media, as as a small business, social media is one of the tools you can use for free or pay for.
Yeah.
But social media is there. So from the very genesis of whatever we're doing, we've been on social media.
Okay.
So we use Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok now. So we're trying to do
TikTok is good with pushing people out there.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get like more people. So we also work with content creators too. We have some content creators that are using our product. So when they give feedback, and then they also show people like, okay, when you're using this product with this thing, all of these tricks, tips, they help the customers as well.
Okay, that's great. The next thing I would like to say is, even I discovered you from social media. So,
social media.
Social media is where the market is right now, guys. So the next question is, I was going to say, you've already answered this, but I just have to ask again. Who are your target audience when it comes to, these products? Are you just fully female or both?
Both.
Male and female?
Male and female.
Oh, wow.
So once you have hair, basically you can use the product. So we'll start doing skincare to a target.
Okay.
But our primary target audience is for women, particularly living in
Liberia.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any success stories, people using your brand or using your product, like, oh, ever since I started using her product, my hair has been, are there any stories like that?
We have a lot of those stories.
Multiple stories, eh?
Yeah, and for me, the most touching ones are the ones, people underplay beauty. And beauty is intertwined with confidence.
Exactly.
When people feel beautiful, they feel more confident. So I remember recently somebody came here to buy products and she was like, oh, we really miss your brand. And she was like, my daughter hair used to be picky. And then I started using your product in my daughter hair. And now her hair is growing, her hair is flourishing. So a lot of people, So when you think about hair care, when you think about all of these things, sometimes people underplay them, but they take part in everyday life. Like people feel confident, like it impacts, the confidence level of some people. And when you can solve that problem, when you have a solution to this problem, it's fulfilling.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to expand on what you said more. Like, even when you were talking about people with alopecia, like if they could find solution, imagine how the confidence that you would give them back.
Exactly.
So I get what you're saying. Beauty is confidence. This question I've asked every person in Liberia that have a business or some type of thing running for themselves here in Liberia. What are the challenges you face? What are the challenges, or what are some of the challenges? Because I know it's not one. What are some of the challenges you face in starting this business and maintaining this business?
I think like most of the challenges I faced initially, we're still going through. And as a business person, you have to continuously figure out ways to maneuver some of these things and get through them. So for example, packaging. Okay. If you notice, a lot of Liberian brands struggle with packaging. Yeah. And that's simply because we don't have a packaging company yet. Yes. And if you want to create packaging that that can be compared to international standard, you have to invest. And
you got to get it from outside.
Exactly. You have to import. Buying the packaging is one thing.
Shipping it.
Because so I got my bottles from China, right?
Okay.
Getting the bottles, the shipping fee for bringing the bottles in more expensive than the
actual
cost of the bottles. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's one. Even some of our raw materials, we don't get them from here. We get like the natural things, the palm kernel oil, coconut oil. We get them from here. We can't get raw shea butter from here because of the weather. Shea tree doesn't grow in Liberia, so we have to source from Ghana. And shea butter is like almost the base ingredient for
all the products.
All our products. Yeah, so that's another difficulty we had to maneuver. Initially was funding, but we're grateful to get some funding from UNDP through the Growth Accelerator program. So we've been able to spin some things around. And then what else? The challenges are a lot.
What about delivery? Like delivering?
So right now we're working with a delivery company. But another thing Liberian businesses struggle with, and I don't know why up to this time, there isn't a firm solution around, is getting your products into supermarkets. I want to get my products into supermarkets.
Have you approached the supermarket?
But I don't like how they treat Liberian products in the supermarkets.
Oh, they put them in the back shelf.
They put
them all the way in the back. I get what you're saying.
And when you do that, of course, they're not at eye level. People are not coming in to see the products.
Yeah.
They're already, it's almost like they're positioned in a way that people don't see them.
Yeah.
So it's hard. So sometimes when you send your products to the supermarket, it'll take 3-4 months and you're not getting sales, you're not getting your money, and it's a lot. And yeah.
It's almost like a waste.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to the next question. Because even me, supermarket, I'm a victim. So the next question is, how do you handle competition? Because obviously there are other people doing what you're doing. How do you handle competition?
I think with a market like Liberia, sometimes you have to work with whoever you can work with.
Okay.
Sometimes your competition can also be somebody you collaborate with.
Okay.
Like, for example, our major competitors, J-Bong.
Oh.
We've worked with them before.
Okay.
And sometimes, like, if you need help, you reach out. I saw some things from him. He sourced some things from me. And we try as best as possible to see where we can work together.
Yeah.
Especially in countries like Liberia, when you can't get anything.
Yeah.
You ask people, you ask around.
And I think you guys are like a very small community.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's hardly any competition. Talking future terms, are there any new products that will be coming up? What is the future plan looking for Nas Beauty?
Soon. We've been getting a lot of feedback for skincare products.
Okay. That's good.
So very soon we'll have some skincare products that people can trust.
Okay.
Yeah, so body care mostly. And then future we're looking. So one of the reasons why we rebranded with this kind of aesthetics and this kind of look is that we want to be able to explore our products.
Yeah.
We want to be able to say that, you know, this beauty revolution that started in Liberia can happen on the African continent.
Exactly.
And African women and girls can look at this thing and see made in Liberia behind it and say,
it's
so
from my country.
It's from this country. And
Believe me,
we're really looking
if I should be the one to see it in Ghana or Nigeria, I would literally be like, hey, this is Liberian.
Exactly.
This is Liberian.
So we definitely want that. We're definitely looking into that. So
Yeah.
I want this thing to be like a household brand on the African continent.
Every young girl I talk to now, especially, I told you my girlfriend recommended
Yeah.
all her friends, you must interview her. You must interview her. They want your product. I'm just happy that you have the product for, like, you have the ones in the sachet, you have the one in the
bottles.
Everybody can afford. That is very good. So let's reach to the last question of the day. What will you tell somebody out there that is trying to be like you or that is inspired to be like you in Liberia? Somebody who feel like, I can't make it yet. You know, like Liberian young people feel like they have to go out there to make money, come back, you understand, and establish themselves. They don't believe that they can make it right here in Liberia.
Keep learning.
Keep learning.
Ask questions.
Don't act like you know it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, like, the most difficult situations you'll be in, and you just ask somebody else, you like, in their response, you'll be like, ask people for help, ask for help.
Okay.
Keep learning. The reason why I say keep learning is that most people, when they start, imagine if I had just said, okay, where I was 2017, I already making hair bottle. I don't need to learn anything else.
Yeah.
I don't need to do anything.
And it wasn't packaged like this.
Of course.
Okay.
So you have to keep learning, and then you also have to set yourself for international standards.
Okay.
A lot of Liberians, a lot of people in Liberia will say, La Liberia, or for Liberia.
Yeah, or for Liberia.
I want, me personally, when I think about packaging, I will go to the BP company in America, look at their packaging, see how they're doing it, and then use everything I've learned from there and convert it into what I want for my own brand. Okay. Because I don't want my product to be, okay, let's say in Liberia.
Yeah,
I don't want that. I want my products to be on the international level. I
not
want to
locally.
Not just, okay, La Liberia made, it should be looking at it. So when the people were like, we can't be convinced that the product made in Liberia, it was so funny to me. Because I was very intentional about this packaging, and I'm very happy a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Sometimes when I send product, like yesterday or the day before, I sent product to somebody and the girl called me, she was like, your packaging is full.
Even me, when I saw the packaging, I was like, what? Liberia?
Yeah, so packaging, product quality, test your products, keep building on whatever you have. If you have this thing, today, tomorrow, you revisit it, you learn new things, you come back to it, you look at it again. I always learn. Okay. YouTube, that free school.
Exactly.
You can literally learn anything. Anything you want to learn now, you can learn it.
You want to know a secret? I learned this on YouTube.
Me too. Everything. Even building my website for my company, I did
Yeah.
it myself, and it was from watching YouTube videos.
See?
So
Easy.
keep learning, push yourself, and not just settle for okay, I'm okay
Yeah.
where I am right now.
Yeah, don't be so confident or comfortable. Yeah, don't be so comfortable. So you guys heard it from Naz herself. I'm sorry, I forgot your first name.
Satta.
Satta. So you guys heard it from Satta herself. You know, don't be comfortable, man. Always try to go the next step and always try to hit international standards. And most of all, always try to learn. You don't know it all. Ask questions. So are you open to collaboration or
100%.
you're open to collaboration?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. So what we will do is we're going to put their number on the screen. If you are interested in their products or you interested in collaborating with them, you can call them directly. I'm going to put their Instagram and Facebook on the screen here and here, so you can go and give them a follow. And the links to their Instagram and Facebook, all social media, will also be down in the description below. Like always, my name is Fizzle, your favorite Liberian boy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and become a part of this great community we are growing here. Until next time, peace.